Yeah, today I'm going to show you how to do a high heel shoe. I've positioned my camera a little better for you so that you can see what I'm doing. All these things that you see here, I'm going to put a link in the comments so that you can find them and download them yourself. For the heel, which I've already done, you get a heel former, which is one of these. Put a little bit of black in the bottom for the heel, bottom of the heel. Put some white in there. Make sure it's proper gum paste. Put it in the fridge to set, or in the freezer, which is better. And when you bring it out, lay it down flat and put a skewer straight through the middle of it and let that set for at least, I would say, 5 to 7 days before you start making the shoe. I did start making a shoe and it broke, so now I'm having to do another one. So let's start. I've made my gum paste last night and I used 50 grams of black icing, and I put in a teaspoonful this time of gum paste because I noticed that it was a little bit flimsy the last time, and I was unsure whether it was going to work or not, and obviously it didn't, and I only put half a teaspoon in then. So now I've put in a full teaspoon. So what you do with this, knead it properly. It will go a little bit bitter like that, but as long as you knead it quite well, it will come back together and you'll feel it getting stronger as you knead it. I've already kneaded this a little bit beforehand because it does take a while to bring it back, so be aware of that. And when it's ready, you'll hear it snap. Hear that snap? Snaps. Gonna need a little bit for now. I've got a non-stick mat here, which I use for doing the shoes or anything really, because it's a lot easier than using your desktop. I've got my rolling pin here with the spacers on it. I think these are about 1 millimetre. Roll out your gum paste. Oops. It will be tough to roll. Hopefully that'll be all the same thickness now. First you want your sole bottom. Place that on there and cut round it. If you can try and do this in one movement, you should be okay. That's your sole bottom. Get a little bit of your glue and put it on top of the heel. I've fixed this heel on so as it won't move with these little pins. And then just place your heel on it. Oops. And let it rest down. At the back, make sure it's all meeting so you don't have any gaps. That's all that. Now you want to do your insole. You get a little bit more of my gum paste. thickness. Cut round your insole. I found that sometimes this can stretch, so you're better off checking it before you stick it down. No, that looks perfect, does that? So turn it over. Put a little bit of glue on. Make sure it's all covered. And then place that on. And with your stitching tool, just go around the edges. At this point you can put a sticker on there for whatever shoe make you're making. You can put the insole in, but this one particular one that I'm doing, you can't see it anyway, so I'm not bothering with that bit. The next part is the back. I'm making this quite a, it's a Chanel shoe, but I'm making it a little bit different. I got this off eBay for a couple of £. It's like crocodile print. So what I'm going to do is roll over it with this crocodile print before I cut it out. There's the back. There it is. And this is the shoe top. So I'll go around the back first. Make sure you've got it all. Just neaten up the edges. Make sure it's going to be okay. Back it back. So with this, you want that on the outside. So you'll flip it over and put it on like that. So you want a bit of glue just along the bottom edge. And tissue. That seems fine. And this one, you just want glue on these sides. And you want the wide part at the top and the small part at the bottom. And you stick that to your shoe. It's very fiddly. To attach it, just use your stitching tool, and then hopefully it should stick. These are just like ordinary makeup sponges. You can buy them for next to nothing off eBay and places like that. And then that's fixed to there. The next one is the middle strap and the supporting strap. And again, using your crocodile skin roller. See if that top strap will go in. Yeah, it will. everything, just tied it up a little bit. That a bit thick. These parts are really fiddly. Put the middle strap on. Middle strap will go back. Oops. Put a couple of sponges in there just to hold it. Put on there just to be sure that it's not going to slide anywhere. That's that strap done. Just make sure it's stuck down. Yep. And the next strap, which I'll put these in first, I think. Stuck on. Now this one, you want in the buckle and everything on this. So you get a bit white. I'm going to be painting these up afterwards silver, so right out really thin. Should be enough there. That wants to bend round. Bit thinner. So as it looks like that. Here are the whites. If you've got two piping nozzles, one say that thick and one that thick, and then you'll be able to do the next little bit. You want your inner hole first, and you want two of these. So do that, then get your other nozzle and go around that. And it's just a perfect circle. Come on, get out. Just like that. So first off you want to glue this on. Put a touch of glue around the edges. And just stick that into place. And then these. So you want one there, one there. Very fiddly this. Let me get my needle. Be easier with this. And just put them down. And that's your buckle. So now you want to fix it to the top of the shoe. Put my spaces in. This helps the heel as well stay upright, because you don't want that going. Put a bit of glue at this side and a bit of glue at the other. And then just attach. Make sure it's straightish. And that's attached. Now the next thing I do on this, I've got these here, which I did have on the old shoe, and then it all came apart. And how I attach these is cut them out into strips, turn them over, get some royal icing, pipe that on and close them up. Make sure they're attached, yeah. Okay. So all those are attached. Turn them the way that they're going on. And you don't see the black that's already been stuck on there from the last shoe. And easy enough to attach. Start at the bottom and work your way up. Royal icing. Attach. You could decorate your shoe any way you like, really. Don't have to be like this. And there you have it. Shoe. Let that dry for at least 5 days. Don't do my mistake. And you should have a nice shoe by the end of it. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a review at the bottom because not many people do. And hope you enjoyed it.